EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Murray now. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Number 18. Justin Jefferson. 78 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard
line. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Back to throw, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
It's early, but a natural cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To the air again, Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Murray.
Open man is Juwan Jennings.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Shotgun now from Murray.
And this pass broken up.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down. 22. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. It's Blake Corum on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That will go down as a completion in the stat sheet, but it's really just an extension of the run game. All he's doing is getting the ball into his playmakers' hands and letting them do the rest. They weren't able to break it, but you'll never complain about picking up a first down.
Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
On the play. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Williams will try again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you could feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Jefferson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Jefferson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Throwing now is Murray. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
now Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that one will fall incomplete. The clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Stafford now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Stafford's pass.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line. 32.
From the 50, Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at their 49-yard line.
Monday.
Again, it's Stafford. He hits Adams, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Stafford now 12 of 16 thus far. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's a big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Play action. Stafford eluding the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Here we go with Williams. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. Here's Murray. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the save.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
To throw is Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Murray now. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Intercepted.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 9.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
No gain on the play.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards.
And as you prepare for this team, you have to understand that no matter where they are on the field, this is an offense that will take its shots. And true to form, they do exactly that and break off a big chunk of yardage and help their field position.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. This is Jennings. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line. Give them 18 on the play.
18 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Murray now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Back to throw again.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Murray. Complete. Jefferson the target.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Murray to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Plenty of time with 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And that's caught by Williams.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Stafford. They'll get this complete to Whittington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He's back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now first and goal.
Ready.
Blue 60. 53. Ready. 59.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive is perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is first and 10. Now Murray. Completes this to Jefferson. And he's got some space here. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No